over to the women who took over at Amsoil before the men today, playing a team that they know all too well. And that trend will only continue. The Bulldogs searching for home ice for league playoffs when they take on the Huskies again. But one game at a time. And it would be Haley McLeod in net today. Just another masterclass from McLeod against the 10th-ranked Huskies. We're scoreless midway through the first when Katie Kaufman comes away with the puck. She'll try to score from down low and tries to poke it in a couple times, but McLeod is not having any of it. She keeps the puck out and the Huskies off the board. And it was the same story in the second. Still nothing on the board. Taylor Lynn centers it to Emma Gentry, who takes the shot, but McLeod is able to get a pad on it and covers the puck before the Huskies can get another chance. But in order to walk away with this one, the Dogs needed to make something happen offensively, and it would be about 4 minutes into the third where Reese Hunt finds Olivia Walleen in a beautiful pass to Clara Van Wieren, who lasers it to the back of the net for her 12th of the season. This line has just been cooking for the Dogs, and that would be the game winner as the Bulldogs shut out the Huskies 1-0. A 39-save performance from McLeod, her 6th career shutout. And with that Game 1 dub, the Dogs have clinched home ice for the WCHA playoffs. UMD goes for the sweep tomorrow, same time, same place. Well, so